Hi everyone, I had my brace fitted today and I am talking a little bit funny. It's the S's and the T's that are the problem, so I apologise if you can't understand what I'm talking about today. It really feels really painful in my mouth, I've got to say. It's quite, not in terms of pressure or anything, it's just really sharp on my tongue. So I'll come up close so you can probably have a look. I took some pictures when I was there of my brace before it went in, and two moulds of my teeth, one as they are now and another mould of my teeth, how they're going to look. So that was really cool because I got to actually see what my teeth are going to look like when they're all done. And I'll put those on this video now. I'll put them on now. I'm going to tell you now about how the orthodontist actually put my brace into my mouth. When I got there, I brushed my teeth. Then he got like an orangey toothpaste thing. It was actually quite tasty. And he like polished and brushed all my teeth on the lower set. Then he put in these big lip spacers to stretch my mouth wide open, which was quite good because it meant that I could relax and my mouth was just open. The most uncomfortable bit was he put in a thing to keep my tongue at the back of my mouth, and that was quite uncomfortable. It did keep my tongue out of the way, but that was quite weird, and they kept saying relax your tongue, and I had to try and keep it towards the back of my mouth. And it was hard because you kind of like, when you're on your back you want to swallow and you can't really, you have to kind of swallow just with the back of your throat. Luckily I hadn't got a cold or anything, so I could breathe through my nose, but if you have got a cold and you're going to have your brace put on, I'd see if you could change it to the week after, because I don't think I'd have coped if I couldn't have breathed through my nose. Then when you put the spacers in, he kind of got this thing and sort of sandblasted all my teeth clean. It's like a powder, I think. So one lady was sucking it out, any debris, and he was blasting it onto my teeth. That was disgusting. And it kind of tasted salty and lemony, like bathroom cleaner thingy. And then what did they do next? They sort of did like a jet wash and washed that all away. Then they put on like a green gel. I think it was some sort of antibacterial, or to like eliminate any bacteria or germs on my teeth. And then they jet washed that off after about a minute. It was painless. But by this point I was beginning to think, oh, you know, just get it on. I just need to sit up and swallow properly. Then what did they do next? They painted a varnish onto my teeth. They dried them all, then painted a varnish on, so my teeth were like shiny. I suppose that would make the surface really smooth and not porous or something. Then the dentist, he put like all the cement into the tray where my brace was, and he pressed it down onto my teeth really hard, and he put another tray on top of it to help press it down. I only got a little light and he shone it at all of my teeth to make the glue set, and that was kind of warm. But they put like an orange shield over my mouth, and I was thinking, I wonder what that's for. I didn't realise that he was using a light. It must have been quite bright for his eyes. But that was quite nice because I could see what was going on in the little reflection of the orange perspex, and I could see the little light being shone on my teeth. But at this point I still hadn't felt it with my tongue. I was dying to like stick my tongue forward and feel what it felt like. Then he had to like peel away all the plastic casing that it came in. So he did that, and actually a little bit of it still caught in my mouth. So when the casing gets taken off, you need to feel with your tongue round and make sure there's nothing left on. Then what did he do next? At that point he took out the spacers and I was allowed to feel it with my tongue, and it felt really rough. And I was thinking, oh, maybe it's just because it's not finished, but yeah, it is quite sharp on your teeth. Then I had like rinsed my mouth out, and they gave me some Vaseline to put on my lips because they were really sore from having them spaced out. And then he got the wire and he said, we're going to put your wire in now, and it might seem like a really straightforward thing to do, but it isn't. So sit back and relax. So he took him out, he used to put my wire in, because he had to put all the little elastic bands in to keep them in. And I've got one tooth here, this one, this canine, and because it's so twisted they couldn't actually get the wire into that clip, so that's not even in yet. I've got to wait for my teeth to start moving and then they can put that one on. And what else happened then? Then there was excess wire at the back and he just sort of bent it round so it wouldn't hurt me. And then he got me to feel around with my tongue, and I did say, oh, there's a bit of casing in the side, can you take that out for me? And I found a little bit more since, but I don't think it's a massive problem, it's been flaking off, doesn't really matter. But after I put it all in, they gave me a little goodie bag of things. Okay, here's my goodie bag. I'll just open it now and show you what's in it. I have a Colgate Ortho brush, which is especially designed for people who've had orthodontic treatment, and the head there is all kind of angled so that you can get into the gaps. It shows on the back you can get into the gaps of the teeth. And that's got a little handy cover so that if I take it out of my bag I can use it during the middle of the day, for example. They knew I had an Oral-B electric toothbrush, so they give me some electric toothbrush heads as well. So in there, if you can see, in the more orthodontic ones, I can't see my T's, orthodontic ones, with a little thing in the middle. When I do a TH, it's like my tongue comes forward and I scrape it all along, it's horrible. I have to get used to that sound. So I've got some interdental brushes, which are like tiny little pieces of wire with flossy bits on, so that I can get in between my teeth and I can get in between the pieces of my brace. I've got some mouthwash with fluoride in. I've also got some cortisol as well I bought, and they said if your tongue gets really, really sore and starts to ache, you need to keep it as clean as possible and then it will heal really quickly. And they've given me 5 packs of wax, sorry, which are quite cute actually. They're all sparkly. This is sparkly bits in them. And inside these you've got, just take it out, show you. You've got little strips of wax, which you have to open mouth and dry your brace off so it's not too wet. Mould that between your fingers and make it nice and moist, warm, and then you just sort of mould it on. That sort of protects your tongue. I've got a really busy day tomorrow, so I think I might use some of that. A little cute tube of toothpaste. That'd be handy to pop in my bag. Long lasting antibacterial protection. I assume then again it's to try and cut down on bacteria so that if I do get any cuts or anything in my mouth they'll heal pretty quickly. I've got a leaflet about how to care for my teeth and fix brace. This applies to sort of all sorts of braces because it's got a girl on there with a traditional brace on. Just gives you general advice about it. I've also got detailed instructions from my orthodontist about what I should and shouldn't do. So I've got to avoid sticky and hard food like toffees and chewing gum. No fizzy drinks because the acid will damage my teeth. Clean them really, really well because a lot of plaque can build around the fixtures. Take paracetamol if you need to. And it gives you advice about how to approach your cooking, for example. So if you're going to cook a pizza, you perhaps make sure that you didn't go for a crusty one, you go for like a more soft one. And breaking food up into smaller pieces so that you're not having to bite into stuff like apples. It says bite them up into, slice them into bite-sized pieces. With no nuts of any kind. It even says here, toffees 1,000 times no, it will totally destroy your braces. Pens and pencils, favourite exam time food, will destroy braces. Thankfully I'm not a pen chewer, so hopefully that won't be a problem. And brush after every meal, it says as well. And I think, oh, it gives you a guide here as well about first aid for braces, so all the different problems you could have and what to do about it.